Time for the second half of the trial. Let's
Oh boy.
go.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Not to break the illusion that we record these like all at the same time in one go, but I am a little congested today, recovering from illness, so the voices might sound a little odd.
Just a little.
Just a little.
February 24th,
Slightly
12:14 p.m. District
Slightly
Courtroom.
congested Edgeworth. It'll be fine.
Number 9. It's a
Here we
little
go.
congested Edgeworth.
Yeah.
Edgeworth could have a little
Get
head
sick.
cold as a treat.
He is but a man. As a treat. As a treat.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Emma didn't come back.
Allow me to call the next witness to the stand. The officer in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day of the crime.
There he is.
Witness, are you really drinking alcohol as you get up onto the stand? All right, please state your name and occupation.
It's actually rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, all that's in there, Everclear. That's it. Me, partner? Oh, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. Drinking Everclear. Occasionally helping the elderly cross intersections when needed. Yes, we get it. We get your whole thing. There's no need to elaborate.
Oh, I know. You're a patrolman. Simple as.
As for my name, if you listen hard enough, you can hear the howling wind call it out. Marshall. To be exact, it's Jake Marshall, Your Honor.
I'm speeding this up.
I'm not having it today. I'm so tired of this.
Howling wind. I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. Ba-da-ba.
Ba-doom-tsh. Now, Mr. Marshall, let me ask you something. You were in charge of guarding the evidence room on the day the crime took place. Is this correct? Can you imagine if he's just like, nah.
No.
According to the papers, partner. That's almost as good as saying, nah.
Yeah, pretty much. What do you mean?
A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Okay.
Maybe it's best we get on with this
Dramatic
quickly.
itch.
Please share with us your testimony of the day of the crime. In plain old English. Alright, let me get my Chaucer out.
Yeah. Prithee, I doth spake unto thee, thy honor. Thine honor? Wait, which one is it? Is it with the? It's an H, which is a consonant, but it's the weird H. So you do like N historical, but no, it's just probably thine honor, right? Okay,
Something
whatever.
like that, yeah. I never read
because you use
Chaucer.
thine. I'm not actually. This is a parody of not Chaucer.
Yeah, it's more like
It's very Elizabethan. I did
Yeah.
learn the other day though that for thy and thine, it's literally the same thing as a and an, where one of them is for consonants and one of them is for vowels.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
I do actually have some Chaucer. I just haven't actually cracked those books open.
I'm pretty sure a buddy of ours has memorized parts of it in the Old English, if I'm not much mistaken.
That's very funny.
Yep.
Day of the crime.
Day of crime. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. Yeah, redundancies, fucker. If I remember right, I was at a street-side saloon at the time it went down. Wow. Fucked off. Left his post.
Me when I'm
For
on the
more
stand.
Everclear.
I went to a bar
Yeah.
while I was on duty.
Great time for that. Jake Marshall. Oh, this guy. I'm just an innocent traveling man who's neglecting his duties, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail.
Wee doggy. I can't say I particularly care for your attitude.
How is it that, like, because, you know, Angel has talked about how after the whole thing happened, he was demoted and she was, like, fired. How did it not go the other way around? I just...
She's a woman.
Listen. Don't like how true that rings. I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining.
Well, now you are.
Did. You just did. You just dropped to that level, Jake.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? Bum, bum, bum.
I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader.
Oh, okay.
I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those.
You know I know about one of them.
Yep. Is cowpoke supposed to be like an insult there? Like...
Yeah,
I reckon even a cowpoke like you... Aren't you, like... Okay, I'm in Montana. I should know this, but I don't fucking know what the difference between a cowboy and a cowpoke is.
I've never been to Texas a day in my life.
Yeah.
Yes, well, what about the fingerprint activated locks in the evidence lockers?
Yeah, what about that, Marshall? Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those?
He's not being very helpful.
Shocker. He's not good with machines or with following orders. Why do we pay you? Everyone's got their weaknesses now, don't they, Mr. Prosecutor?
This one seems like trouble. Okay, Mr. Wright, he's all yours.
Cross-examination. Day of Crim.
Do. Press on everything.
Yeah.
How exactly did you keep an eye on the evidence room?
I just made sure nothing moved in the security camera monitor. That room's so still. Even time dies in there. I was just a caretaker who interred the recordings.
Okie dokie. You interred them?
Videos of nothing aren't that useful. When the time will come, I'd erase the tape. If nothing unusual is recorded, tapes are to be erased every 6 hours. Each time I'd erase a tape, it felt like I was erasing a part of my life.
This guy has a flair for the dramatic, but it isn't going to do him any good. So, in actuality, you don't physically enter the evidence room. Okay.
Okay.
But you made your rounds on the day of the crime, right?
Ain't you heard a word I said, partner? I told you that ain't my style.
Oh, okay. I'm afraid I don't understand. What's not to understand, Phoenix?
No desperado I know lets rules get in his way.
No desperados I know join the police force. Do you know many desperados, Phoenix?
Yeah, he's got a bunch in his phone book. His contacts.
So, Officer Marshall, on the day of the crime?
Just between you and me, I didn't set foot in the evidence room that day.
Okay. There was a rubber glove stuck in the victim's locker. Do you know anything about that?
Sorry, partner, can't say I do. I haven't been in that crypt in weeks.
How does this guy avoid being fired?
Phoenix once again giving voice to our own internal monologues.
You used to be a detective, so you've used the evidence room in the past, correct?
Of course. Back in the day, my locker was a gold mine of evidence.
And yet, you didn't know about the fingerprint locking mechanism.
Sorry, partner, I ain't good with machines. I couldn't even tell you how bike works.
That's quite incredible. Jake Marshall thinks that riding a bike breaks a woman's hymen.
Oh no! Oh no!
He was part of the moral panic in the early 1900s, late 1800s about women riding bikes.
Or he read about it and then was like, "Oh
yeah.
Shit, I gotta panic about that."
He's like, oh no!
Oh no.
All these women riding them newfangled bicycles.
Losing their virginity to the road.
It's bad for their organs. Their womanly organs.
Their uteruses will just fly right on out. Oh, you've seen that, right? Where it's like, no, women can't ride trains. Their uteruses would just fly out from the high speeds. It's like,
man,
what?
Men hate when women can go places without them.
They really do. They'll say literally anything. That's what I can tell. Oh, the sensors on the locker handles cannot be seen. It's well known that some detectives are unaware of their presence.
Now that he mentions
Some dumbasses.
Detective Gumshoe said something like that too.
Yeah, notably, Detective Gumshoe knows about them, so you gotta deal with the fact that there are detectives that don't. I.e. are
Dumber than Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
Maybe Edgeworth told him about it.
Yeah. Just give him a leg up. No,
At any rate,
Gumshoe's good with tech. I think that's been.
that's true. He can make anything out of nothing.
Yeah, he can.
He's a little
What a
MacGyver.
hero. Yeah, what a hero.
At any rate, it doesn't seem that this is relevant to the crime.
Just hold on to that thought, Judge.
Can you tell us what you were doing when the crime took place?
Drinking my sorrows away. Being an alcoholic.
Drinking my drink. What were you doing in a place like that?
I was eating spaghetti.
It's a spaghetti western.
Yeah. Not even Angel's steak lunches can beat that parlor's vongole sepia pasta.
It's
I realized
sepia?
I realized as I was saying that it doesn't matter how it's pronounced, he'd mangle it anyway.
That's true. That's literally true. Do you mean to tell us you abandoned your police duty to eat some noodles?
Not all desperados eat tacos, partner.
It's too spicy for me.
It's too spicy for me. I need to go let the dog outside real quick. She is staring up at me and squeaking at me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. The little doggy's outside. That even works.
The little doggy.
The little doggy. Get on, little doggies. Something like that.
Something like that. All right.
Something like that.
Spicy food. That's not what I meant. I hope this has at least taught you a lesson.
Keep dreaming, Judge.
That's strange. This is usually where Edgeworth says, "Did you not want a raise this year?" I think Edgeworth is in a precarious place with the police right now. I don't think he needs to be antagonizing them.
Being careful. He's being careful with that whole financial clout that he has for some reason.
Out of ammo, Officer Marshall?
That's right, partner. Or as you'd call it, evidence. If you plan to pin me to this crime, then you'd better draw.
Oh, I'm gonna pin you all right.
That's alarming. Otherwise, you're just wasting my time. Are you gonna pin me on Pinterest or something? Like...
I'm gonna pin you to my Pinterest board.
Oh,
and everyone's gonna draw fan art of you.
Oh no, and they probably have done a lot of that. I might be an absolute dumbass, but I'm a pretty attractive dumbass, let's be real. My steel horse is waiting to carry me back west to the sunset.
Hold up. He doesn't know how to use a bike.
But he can drive.
Does know how to drive or use a motorbike, potentially?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, he doesn't know how it works.
So he doesn't know how it works. He just does it.
Yeah, he just does it. Possibly? I don't know.
He is a cowboy, and on a steel horse he rides.
Yeah. And he's wanted.
Wanted!
Dead or alive. Thank you. I will say, how many of you know how a bike actually works, like mechanically speaking?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I know a bit. I wouldn't be able to build one, you know? Like, the general idea of how the gears work, but that's about it, you know?
I bet Phoenix could. He rides a bicycle so often. He probably
does.
knows
He only bikes.
He only bikes. I bet he's had to
Phoenix
repair that
built his
bike.
own Yeah.
Especially on his salary, which is nothing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, which is half the time pro bono, from what I can tell.
One thing seems clear. Despite being responsible for guarding the evidence room, the witness doesn't appear to have seen anything.
Texans don't take orders from anyone. Everyone knows that.
Luckily, you're a Californian.
Oh, shit.
Apparently, your superiors don't. Okay, I have a trump card up my sleeve, so I better keep my cool. Before I use it, though, I'd better up the ante. He's getting in on it.
Okay, so now we've pressed everything.
Yep. Time to look at our evidence.
Yes, remember what we have.
God,
okay.
we have so much.
So... yeah, okay.
SL9.
Probably not yet.
Security
video.
Marshall's fingerprints.
That's it, Marshall's fingerprints.
Yeah, that seems like something that could up the ante a little bit.
Yeah. Where do we want to...
That's the question. Oh, probably the one where he's like, I was not in the room.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I think it's probably this one then.
So it's supposed to make rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't... What was the next... Look at the next one.
The next one was this, about the security systems.
And there's definitely, like, not one after that where he's like, I didn't go in there at all. Okay.
Or maybe this?
So, yeah, let's... No, I mean, it might be any of these. It might be one of the ones where there's actually some amount of leeway.
It's true.
Hell,
it could even be this, where it's just like, if you don't have any evidence...
Yeah,
I'm out of here.
Let's try on the one of I'm supposed to make the rounds, but I don't do that or something.
Start on that, and then see where we go from there.
Yeah. Should we look through the first page of evidence as well? Just okay. So,
I think it might be the attorney's badge, actually.
Actually, yeah, that might be it. No, actually, I don't think any of this is relevant, unless that picture is something. But I think that it's just...
That's the floor plans.
Yeah, that's not relevant to this. Okay.
No.
Yeah, let's throw the man's... Oh, shit, we've got 3 pages of evidence?
Yeah, we have 3.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Rubber glove. Yeah, no, I think it's fingerprints.
Yeah, let's try it.
That's up in the ante a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Nope, not there. Or not that.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Okay.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, was right.
Okay.
Whoops, that didn't go so well.
Was it? So where are we supposed to put what? Okay, that ain't my style.
Maybe this? Maybe a saloon?
Oh, let's look at the evidence again real quick.
Tabaroni.
Okay, page 1, useless. Thick.
Shoe.
No, ID card record. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, it might, but I don't think yet.
But he's not on it, so...
Yeah. I mean, it really does seem like this is the only thing we have that does anything in the here and now.
Yeah. Probably, unless it's one of these things where we're supposed to go back and press everything again. Because sometimes it's like you press one thing and then that like unlocks a press on a different thing.
Yeah.
I've seen that, and I don't remember if that's here or not. It doesn't hurt everything. Like, if we see that it's going the same way, we can just...
Yeah.
Stop whatever we're doing, so...
Well, he definitely...
Yeah, nothing has changed on here, but sometimes it doesn't, and because you press something later, and then it still is like, and it will change this now. You have to press on that and then press on this. But...
Let's try this one. I think this one has something to it. It's just, I don't know what.
Okay,
Age around the day of the crime.
Okay.
No, nothing.
That's the same.
It's all the same. Okay, all the same there.
Okay.
Now, as we get closer to the end, it's less likely that it's something that changed.
Yeah, I have no idea, but like, it's a...
Oh, I think
I
that's the hint there.
Being...
The fact that Edgeworth isn't jumping on it, I think that's the hint that you're supposed to do it there.
Yeah? Maybe?
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. I do remember there being some point in this where he says something to the effect of like, you starting to get the picture, partner, or something like that, but it's... I don't remember where it is.
Yeah. Let's try it. Fuck it. There we go.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There it is.
Yay.
Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this.
I'm Batman.
After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime.
And yet, you dragged me down here.
It made me do my Batman pose.
And maybe do my Batman pose. You can't tell me that's not a Batman pose.
It is.
Explain yourself, partner.
I watched a playthrough of Telltale Batman, and like that's a Batman pose.
It is, yeah.
I've
only played Arkham
games.
Asylum of the Batman games, and I haven't played any of the other Arkham games, or I think any other Batman game. But
the Arkham games are so strange to me. They're fun. Don't get me wrong. They're fun.
Yeah.
The writing in them is insane. It's so 2006. It's crazy.
Very much so. I really, really do have fond memories of Asylum, though. Like, especially finding the audio logs everywhere. That's the best part of it, honestly.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's again not bad games. It's just like the way they talk about mental health in particular is just really strange.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking atrocity. But that's not why. I hope that's not why anyone's playing a Batman game. Is to be like, yes, notes for my dissertation on mental health.
But yeah, the Arkham or the Telltale ones are actually quite well written. It's actually really interesting.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Do go to those ones for notes on your psychology paper. For
I probably still wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Any Batman thing that involves Arkham Asylum isn't going to be a great place to go for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Batman writers learn about mental disorders. Challenge impossible.
For the games, I hear sometimes the comics are okay about it. But I haven't read this. Anyways, explain yourself, partner. I appreciate the dissertation on the Batman universe since I am also interested. But let's get back to the crime.
It's quite simple. You don't have to have a dissertation at all.
Damn,
you left a very large. left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or to be exact, a handprint.
Huh. That's some real good, partner. Like I said, I'm the caretaker of that crypt.
Would you say you're the crypt keeper?
I might even, but I'm much younger, much more handsome crypt keeper.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Okay, but now I'm just thinking about what is the skeleton guy, you know, until next we meet that guy or whatever it is. Until next time, that fucking dude, I don't know. Now I'm also thinking of Papyrus though, because voice is similar. Anyways.
Yeah, every skeleton guy has that voice.
That is, make my rounds about once a month. Skeletons are all obliged to have the same voice except for Sans Undertale.
Yeah, he's the only one that gets to go,
Absolutely correct. It's only natural my fingerprints would be in there. I'm Batman. Don't object to my Batman.
I object to your Batman, because I only wish it were, officer. But you see,
Batman.
your fingerprints were covered in blood, which Batman's would never be. He wears gloves.
And he only does non-lethal, but if you've played the Arkham games, you might question that a little bit.
Really would question that, yeah.
People are really hardy in the Batman universe.
Yeah, they must be, because I as Batman, dropped a man like several stories through a sheet of glass.
I know. How many of them like are nominally alive when he leaves and then die like minutes later from severe
he's like,
hemorrhaging?
I didn't kill anyone. They die in the hospital afterwards.
Batman doesn't kill people. Internal bleeding kills people.
As long as I don't see you die, I didn't kill you. That's the entire mindset of the entire American populace. Anyways.
Topical.
Witness, what's the meaning of this?
Well, I'm writing my dissertation on Batman, Your Honor.
Your bloodstained fingerprints were at the crime scene.
Oh, that.
The blood was wiped away. However, a luminal test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall?
It seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders.
Huh?
I take it you have an explanation then, Officer Marshall. About the blood-stained fingerprints. I almost did that in a cowboy voice because I switched over.
Yeah, like it likes to switch over to the next person and then still be on the same dialogue line.
Cut. Yeah. Dramatic cut.
This case especially.
Oh yeah. Cinematic as hell.
Very well. You may begin your testimony about your fingerprints. Found at the scene of the crime. I cut off my sentence there. Blood-stained fingerprints.
Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in that evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the blood-stained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance.
That's insane. You understand that's insane, right?
I'm going with it. The blood stain and the fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it.
The witness's explanation appears valid. Does it? Although there's room for doubt. Yeah.
I guess it is, like, plausible, so they're gonna do their whole, like, well, it could be. We don't have a jury system, so...
The defense needs decisive evidence, but the witness can just use circumstantial. It's fine.
The witness can say whatever the fuck he wants, with no repercussions. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner.
The Ace Attorney universe trusts witnesses to a degree that is criminally insane.
Especially with how many of them turn out to be the actual killers. Like,
yeah.
You'd think that, like, after enough of those times, they'd be like, okay, there needs to be, like, a penalty for lying on the witness stand. I think a word like perjury, maybe, like...
The witness population is 50% murderer.
Yeah. If you get up on the witness stand, you should immediately be investigated for killing someone.
If you saw a crime in Ace Attorney, you are 50% likely to be the criminal.
I'm just saying. We're in league with the criminal.
The best way to cross-examine the witness. This guy is hiding something. I can feel it.
Yeah, I'm hiding the fact that I'm Batman.
Now's my chance to prove it.
I'm not hiding it well. I'm telling everyone.
Officer Marshall's just a cover. I'm really Bruce Wayne.
Gonna get my name legally changed.
That's because you, how did you put it, pay your respects once a month? Yeah, that's right.
Hang on, that's me.
Oh shit, I'm just reading everything.
Yeah, you're just going for it. Yeah, that's right. That and one more thing. That locker happens to be mine.
How do you know? I didn't say which locker it was.
I've looked at the records. Probably.
What? What do you mean?
I mean what I said.
I smell like a sound, and I'm hungry like the wolf.
That's a locker I used when I was a detective. The locker I still use. All that's in there now, though, is a heap of broken dreams.
Could I have one?
Nah, I'm saving it for my boulevard.
I'm building the boulevard. Someday it'll come true. But that's just another one of my broken dreams.
A lonely road, the only one that I have ever known.
I see.
I need the cowboy version of that.
Get the backing track of Old Town Road.
Yeah.
Mix it up in Fuser.
My God, there's someone out there who can do that. Someone make it happen. It'd be strange if my prints weren't all over that locker.
Apparently, his fingerprint data was never removed from that locker's programming. Because that would be too much work for this fucking police station.
Seriously?
He must have been using the fingerprint lock this whole time without even knowing it. I said several words in that wrong, but you get the point.
Yes, the point came through.
Okay. Presseroni. So then, what about the bloody handprint?
Wasn't mine. It's no mystery.
Please explain.
My locker is covered with my fingerprints.
I just love touching every part of it.
I love to just run my hands over that locker. Sometimes I make little smiley faces with the oil on my fingertips. It just so happened.
Oh, God.
I put little cowboy hats on them. It's really cute.
Hold it. That seems unlikely. The chances of that happening are 1,000,000 to 1.
On the contrary, one could argue just the opposite. That's my Batman voice. The chances of that not happening are 1,000,000 to 1. That's the weirdest place to put a pause yet.
that is, yeah. Also, that's not true.
Get one thing straight, partner. You ain't gonna get no reward from me with a mere fingerprint. You wanna know why?
Okay. I guess that does explain it. Unrelated.
They're as different as night and day. Kinda like cereal and cereal.
Those are related. They're homonyms.
Okay. Other than linguistically, that's related. But you say unrelated. One's got to do with breakfast, while the other's a type of murder.
He's right, although seemingly alike, they're totally different. I don't see what homonyms have to do with this.
Phoenix is just like, hang on, Ian, I got you. I got you. I got you, bud. I got you, bro. So we're good.
How do you know that? This is a good question. How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that? How do you know that? I may be a loner, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports.
No, you don't. You literally don't do your job. That is not part of your job at all.
It's not part of your job. It's not the most important part of your job. It's a hobby, if anything.
You specifically said you did not do your job. That's your defense.
There was a blood stain at the scene, thought to be left by the murderer.
That's right. It was found on Detective Gumshoe's locker.
However, no fingerprints were detected on that handprint.
Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. So that would mean the murderer, wearing gloves, happened to place their hand on top of Officer Marshall's fingerprints.
That's the only logical conclusion.
Ah.
You know what's really dumb is I think that is in fact what happened, but
Yeah.
beside the point. Like, like it's not important yet, but I'm pretty sure that that's true. Are you starting to get the picture, partner?
The picture.
The Batman picture. The sea of the blood. In the desert. Is just food for the buzzards.
I don't think they
Also-
drink blood.
They eat blood.
I
That's
don't
how it
think
works,
so.
right?
I don't think so.
No, I'm sure of it. Buzzards eat blood.
I don't think so.
More importantly, back to my Batman dissertation. Do you think it's a coincidence that John Wayne and Bruce Wayne share the same last name?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, shit. I thought I was going to get you with that one.
There's just homonyms.
Oh, shit. Those always get me, partner.
Huh?
There's only one reality, and that's this.
The security tape. Oh boy, time to look at the security tape again.
Oh, God, no. So long as my trail isn't there, you can't say otherwise.
This isn't getting us anywhere, Mr. Wright. Please consider carefully where you're going with this cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Now then, continue your testimony, Officer Marshall.
Okay. Too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner?
Oh, let's press on that.
Yeah. 'Cause
What do you mean by that?
You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? Don't call me partner. Stop it. If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have.
So, quit calling me Aibo. That's for Yugi and Yami Yugi alone.
It's only for them. Stop it. I'm not your pal, buddy.
But that video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Blind spots. Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, they could leave the room without being caught on tape.
Objection. Put that away. We don't have time for your speculations, Mr. Wright. Get to the point faster. I know you're so close.
Well, Mr. Wright, if you could show us evidence that in this video that indicates Officer Marshall was present, please do so now.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, sure. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall.
Tread carefully, Mr. Wright, or you might wind up being the one making the mistake. Phoenix is like, no sweat. I do that all the time. No fear.
Now then, let's have another look at the video.
Oh,
Show us
God.
this incriminating evidence of Officer Marshall.
So it's on the far left side, I think. Because it's ding 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 ding. You can fast forward.
I was waiting for you to
Okay.
say it.
Thanks. And here comes Mike Meekins, and he's such a little twit. And he died. And once more with feeling, panning over to the left, and then we'll see that my voice is probably not synced with the music, but there it is on the far left of the screen.
Whee!
Do we have to go all the way there again? It's literally at the very end. There's a bit of fabric hanging out of the locker on the far left, which is the one that we are looking for. It's not there now. And then get ready to pause. And
not yet.
quite.
How do I press
No.
play? Okay, there we go.
And there it is.
There it is.
There it is. Boop, boop,
I forgot
boop,
that the
boop,
cursor is
boop,
really
boop.
janky.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, Officer Marshall.
The days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less?
Okay, let me count.
He's got his, like, on his fingers.
Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There it is.
Hey! Good job. Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. Not bad, Ebo.
You put a random arbitrary limit on the amount of words I could say, and I still fucking beat your ass. Be more impressed.
Okay, fine. Pretty good. Pretty good.
The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. And we're gonna watch it again. That locker
unfortunately just happened.
with the white cloth sticking out. That was the witnesses, I believe. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. At least we get better music this time.
Yep. I mean, we're still not rewinding it very quickly. Do
No.
you know of any rewind that goes standard speed?
Right? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, the white cloth, it's gone. For those at home, rewinding is something you used to be able to do on a tape.
Yep, you could play things backwards.
But it would go
Usually
fast,
really fast.
because
And, like, everyone's voices go like sound like they're in Animal Crossing.
and there would be like scan lines on it, like extra scan lines, and it would be kind of distorted and little fuzzy.
Yeah, just there's some nice wisdom from your elders.
What's the meaning of this, Officer Marshall? When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Order, order. It would seem that only...
Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was opened? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it.
Yeah, it
Pew,
does.
pew. Edward's just like, oh my god. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened the locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man?
Wanted!
Dead or alive.
This guy isn't just playing dumb. He
is
really
that
doesn't
dumb.
know. He's just that dumb.
Just that dumb.
He's not playing dumb. He is dumb. I hate to rain on your parade, especially since it doesn't rain much in Texas. I don't know if that's true. I'm lying. Literally lying. But you're the only person who can open that particular locker.
I think it depends on elevation. Oh yeah? I call your bluff.
Depends on whether you're in the desert or like anywhere else.
Yeah. You say I opened that locker, now prove it. Easily done, motherfucker. There it is. Go beneath, walking a fingerprint sensor. I don't know what. A fingerprint sensor?
The fingerprint sensor from Ipanema.
And when it passes everyone, it passes goes,
It's short and small and We talked about this earlier today. You forgot already?
I'm drunk.
On spaghetti.
Yep.
We could take that spaghetti and make donuts with it. Callback.
Oh, no!
Fucking callback.
I thought it was long dead.
I think that was actually. I think we were making spaghetti sauce with donuts, wasn't it?
We were making spaghetti sauce.
It was the other way around.
No, we
Innovation.
were making. Oh no! Oh shit! It's getting worse, guys. Gotta
New
run
food
now while we
crimes.
can. New food crimes.
New at Dunkin' Donuts. We got the spaghetti donut.
No.
It's covered in marinara.
And the marinara is flavored with donuts.
The marinara is flavored with donuts.
That was the original. It was the really sweet marinara.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were talking about the fucking Burger King Italian Chicken King, which definitely no longer exists.
Oh, God.
Lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to.
Well, what kind of crazy talk is this?
Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this.
And so did Edgeworth, like
like just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, this was not that long ago.
Actually, 47 minutes ago about Jesus Christ. This game is so long.
But part of that is just us fucking around.
That's true. That is true. That's true. That's true. That's true. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. So, Sheriff, what do you have to say? In 8 words or less. Oh my god, his shoe leather.
I only got one word for you, partner.
The 5th.
No! I mean, is that shoe leather or jerky?
It could be either one. Order. Witness, explain yourself.
If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard.
God, look at that. Look at that piece there. If that is shoe leather, he really fucked it up with his teeth.
Oh, yeah. Got strong teeth. Prerequisite for being Batman.
I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. Please? Olay! Please answer the question.
Judge, what the fuck was that?
I was feeling the spirit.
Stop it. Put
What
the
is he?
spirit away.
What is he now, a bullfighter? That's all right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest out from here. We can? Have a look at these floor plans. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall.
Huh?
If that's so, then where was the witness?
It seems Mr. Wright has an answer.
That's right, the only possible conclusion. I don't even know why I need to do this. Well then, let's hear it.
Okay, so
Where was Officer Marshall at the time of the crime?
V, right? Because it's the victim.
Oh, right. I forgot that they have this, like,
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like,
think that they're
killer
still
is supposed to be
saying that
Mike
Meekins is
Meekins.
the killer, I think.
And victim is supposed to...
If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, but I think that's what they're implying.
Yeah. Officer Marshall is standing right here. There? But that's where the victim, Detective Goodman... There we go, yes.
Okay, thank God.
Correct. Unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Yeah, we do the figure wag.
Shakes his head, then says correct, then says unless. Thank you, Phoenix, for being
So
very
clear.
bad at body language.
And then he snaps his finger.
Yep. Wind, like, surges across the courtroom like it does in the anime.
Yeah, though the anime is so fun.
I fucking love the anime.
I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall.
Now, okay, I want to say real quick, because of this, the time that it takes for that camera to pan back and forth, not that long.
Mm-hmm.
This man is a quick change artist. Like, holy shit, it takes him no time at all.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the jacket, I don't know. Well, we'll get there, but...
It was
Holy
you,
crap,
dressed
that's
up like
fast.
Detective Goodman.
Objection. But that's preposterous. Officer Meekins witnessed the detective at the scene of the crime. At
So?
the crime scene, in fact. Once he saw the man's face, he'd know for sure.
Objection. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman at all? He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted.
Also, he's Officer Meekins.
Yeah.
When I entered the evidence room, I asked him to show his card, sir.
Did you think you were going to have to voice Mike Meekins today?
I did not.
Yes, and how did Detective Goodman respond?
He suddenly pulled a knife on me.
Ween.
Oh, God, the ween.
Something about the officer's story puzzled me. I'm Puzzleomino, the drop and deleter. If the man had his I love that. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? Yes, he would have needed to enter the evidence room, so he must have been carrying it. The answer is simple. Like the Joker. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. Oh, I get it. Yeah, if we convince the judge, we win, you know? That's the hardest part.
It is.
If you showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have
is-
realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman.
The problem is the judge can be convinced of one thing 1 minute, and then 2 seconds later he's like, never mind, I was wrong.
As long as
Now
it goes
I'm convinced of this other thing.
as long as it goes against the defense, he's very easy to convince.
It's very easy.
Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? Shoot,
It's like
Leather.
playing Getting Over It, right? Where it's like it takes you all this time to get up, and then all Edgeworth has to do is poke him slightly over. It's like, oh, I'm back at the beginning.
Yep.
You've got quite an imagination, partner. We got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Now, please.
Circumstantial evidence.
You
He's still
calling
denying it.
circumstantial evidence. Wow. Okay. You're gonna have to do better than that to break a detective. Also, I want to point out, circumstantial evidence, they always like throw it in this game as like, oh, it's fucking nothing. It's actually pretty important in the court system. Circumstantial evidence is worth quite a bit, I'll have you fucking know.
Yeah.
Unless you have hard evidence proving I dressed up as the victim.
Well, circumstantial evidence is really important for the prosecution standpoint, but for the defense's standpoint, you need to have hard evidence.
The defense, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
fuck defense.
fuck the defense. Edgeworth over there like, oh, I intend to.
Oh, boy. I can't say I particularly care for your uncooperative disposition.
I can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining.
We've been
You wanna
here.
Make this joke. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
Well, Mr.
Out
Wright,
on the street.
do you have any evidence proving beyond the shadow of a doubt that Officer Marshall dressed up as the victim? Well, who am I kidding? I don't have anything like that.
I can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat.
Ah, this can't be happening. He's like Kathy. Ack.
Ack chocolate.
It's so obvious he's the one. What can I do?
It looks like your lack of experience has finally been exposed.
Huh?
I'll pass on to you what someone told me when I was just starting out. When you run into a wall with no place to go, return to the basics.
The basics. For me, that would be what Maya used to tell me. Mia.
Mia?
Mia.
Phoenix, come on. Phoenix, try thinking outside of the box.
Yeah, that's the basics. Thinking outside the box. Okay, yeah, sure.
It's very basic, I'll give you that.
Taco Bell. I should get Taco Bell. Or maybe I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise.
Or maybe.
But rather, I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise.
Okay, yeah. Why do you think this locker was opened in the first place?
What do you mean?
There's no reason for Officer Marshall to open his locker at the time of the crime. Yet, he did, despite the chance it might have been discovered later, as it has been.
which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. According to the defense's argument, Officer Jake Marshall dressed up as Detective Goodman at the time of the crime. Then after the crime was committed, he opened his own locker for some unknown reason.
The fact that a white cloth is sticking out of the locker seems to indicate that he opened it in order to put the cloth inside.
So,
I'm just doing your job now, Phoenix.
just what exactly is this piece of cloth? Perhaps the video is key to all our unanswered questions. I don't have any evidence, so this video is my only shot.
Not again. Not again.
Very well. Let's take yet another look at the security tape. After committing the crime, the witness opened the locker to put away the white cloth. Please show us why the witness had to open his locker.
Please just fast forward. Like, holy shit. It's not until later. It's blood. It's fucking blood. Blood time. Blood time. Blood time.
Is it there?
Okay.
Nope.
There it is.
Shit.
Rewind,
Okay.
rewind. Slow rewind. Da-da-da!
There it is.
You found it.
For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end yet.
Yet?
However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him, which also, that seems like something you would have on hand, just like a Bowie knife. Sure, seems likely. However...
Is it his Bowie knife?
It looks like it, right?
It kind of does. It's kind of hard to... Hang on. Well, I don't know if it's
I can't rewind
whatever.
this.
It's fine.
Officer
Yeah,
Meekins
it's fine.
panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. A bloody white coat.
A bloody white coat?
A bloody white coat? You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker.
Not bad, partner.
This still feels like circumstantial evidence, but you know.
Wait, is it? Should I? Oh, fuck, I shouldn't have.
Nope,
I
it's too late.
Yeah, no take-backsies, I know.
Now then, Officer Marshall. Are you ready to tell us the truth?
Looks like I underestimated y'all. I hope you're happy now, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, he's very happy.
I'm never happy. 2 years ago. If you were only half as persistent then as you are today, we all wouldn't have to be here now, would we? Sorry, now would we?
Yeah, there's
nows in
two
a row
nows there.
Christ.
Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it.
All right, cowboy monologue coming up. All right. It seems the time has come.
The time has come.
It's for the best, I know it. I don't know if that's what you were referencing, but that's what came to mind.
Marshall's confession.
I had to do it that day. I couldn't just stand by and let it die. I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. I planned to take out the evidence. I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I knocked him out.
Bow.
Drawing a knife was probably a bit overkill, really. I managed to escape. I knew which areas wouldn't be caught on the camera. There wasn't any murder in the evidence room at 5:15.
So the supposed victim was really you.
But there's one thing I still don't understand. Traces of a large quantity of blood were found on the floor of the evidence room. If no one was murdered, then how could that be?
Mike Meekins is just a bleeder.
He's just a bleeder, yeah. Officer Meekins managed to cut his own hand. You drew the knife, fucker! My guess is he's the donor. You can't just draw a knife and then be like, and he managed to cut his own hand. You drew the fucking knife, dude.
It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Marshall's confession? What are you even doing here?
And the music picked up.
When you say it, you mean...
Do you even have to ask, partner?
The SL9 incident. DL6.
2 years have passed since that case was closed. It was going to completely end with the transferal that day. Not if I have anything to do with it. That incident's not over.
But what did you hope to accomplish by sneaking into the evidence room?
When a case is closed, only that case's lead detective can look through the evidence. I wanted to have a look at it myself one more time. No matter what the cost. I'd have killed Meekins for that chance. I don't care what anyone says, partner. That case is mine. I actually do kind of understand on this front, because, like, his brother died during the whole thing. I think we have discussed that.
I think so.
If we haven't,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, spoilers. He has a reason. It's a more legitimate reason than pretty much everyone else. Angel, I don't know what the fuck your deal is other than you were on the case, but like...
She hates prosecutors. That's all.
She hates prosecutors, that's it. But at least Jake Marshall actually has, like, a good reason to be obsessed. Anyway.
But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it?
That day was my last chance. That's why I stole the detective's ID and dressed like him. Blah, blah, blah.
Why did you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman?
For fun. If I didn't make it look like Goodman was carrying out the evidence transferal, I'd be arrested for stealing evidence, which wouldn't get me anywhere. So you did it to fool the security camera.
And a detective's ID card?
I stole that the morning of the incident.
So that really was why it could have been started filling out that lost item report.
I returned his ID card. I left it on the floor in the prosecutor's parking lot. The prosecutor's office in the parking lot. Jesus Christ, that doesn't count.
I returned it.
I returned it to the dead man by dropping it on the floor near his body.
The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall.
So essentially,
he unlocked this whole case for us.
Yeah. You managed to succeed despite your lack of foresight. Well done. You're a dumbass. What do you mean, partner? I mean the fingerprint-activated lock, of course. No matter how well you disguise yourself, you can't change your fingerprints. Under normal circumstances, you wouldn't have been able to open that locker yourself.
But he could because a rubber glove just had to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman must have opened the locker before Officer Marshall.
I wasn't expecting Officer Meekins. I don't have to read this again. What am I doing?
No, you don't. You pulled a knife at Officer Meekins and tried to drive him off?
Let's just say I was a little surprised. He did that wean thing first. I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, I suddenly thought it was Halloween and I was getting tricked.
Yep.
And I only wanted treats.
Being in the evidence room, for a little treat. Yeah. I only planned on being in the evidence room for no more than 5 minutes. I didn't think anyone would actually come in during that short time, let alone with a megaphone that was gonna go ween.
Officer Meekins certainly is a 1 in a million type of person. Well, you could say he's the opposite too. You could say that everyone else is a 1 in a million.
Okay, shut up. It actually is what happened. I'll have you fucking know.
Mistaking a detective for an intruder and demanding to be shown his ID.
I'll have to think a little more about his raise this year.
I can't tell if that means he's going to give it to him because he accidentally solved a crime, or if he's not going to give it to him because he was an idiot.
I'm back and forth on the issue.
When did Edgeworth get so much influence? We've been asking this.
Always had the influence. Anyway, he threw himself at me, and I ended up cutting him slightly. I'm sorry it had to turn out that way. With me knocking him out and everything.
And splitting open his hand so we're in the bleed out.
I mean, I could have stabbed him for fucking real there. I didn't.
By the way, what happened to your knife?
Oh, you mean this one? It is this bowler knife!
Yeah!
You were right.
Hell yeah. I don't know what to say. So you knocked Officer Meekins out and managed to escape? So you did your research beforehand.
Those who go into the desert unprepared don't live long, partner. Says the man who didn't know about the fingerprint locks. I didn't think it would make a difference, though. The security tape is erased every 6 hours. If all had gone as planned, no footage would have been left. However, you bloodied your coat in your struggle with Officer Meekins. If someone was in the security room when I came out, the jig would have been up. I opened my locker and stashed it in there.
What was Officer Meekins doing during that time?
What else? He was sleeping like a baby.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, on that day... Okay. But the blood found at the scene certainly indicates a crime took place.
What are you, blind? The victim shown on that tape is me, and I'm not dead yet, partner. So you stole the evidence from the locker. Actually, no, I didn't. Why not? When I opened the locker, the evidence was already gone. And I did not notice the glove that fell out. That's on me.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, where is that evidence?
It's still missing, Your Honor. We thought he had it just because of this, and now, well, fucking I don't know.
Detective Goodman's locker was already empty. Someone else stole the evidence. Officer Marshall, may I ask you one thing?
Fire away, partner. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm also free to decide whether or not to answer.
Oh, okay, sure. Why'd you do this?
Dude,
Stealing
why?
Stealing a detective's ID, injuring a police officer? This is no small offense. Ooh, sad music.
Moreover, you're an officer yourself. This will have serious consequences.
I think it's time for another emotional cactus sequence.
It can't just be forgiven with a simple cut in salary. You'll be tortured with a cactus.
Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution. Let's go, Phoenix! Workers' rights!
Workers' rights. Unionize. Phoenix needs a union.
True.
Like I said, this isn't your case. This one is mine. And I'll do anything it takes to get an answer I'm satisfied with.
The witness has an unusual amount of zeal. Let's hear more. Speak on that.
Press this, please.
Would you please press this statement?
I need to say some shit. Please press this.
That case was solved 2 years ago, wasn't it? Prompting. That's the reason the evidence was stored in the evidence room.
Joe Dark was convicted for his crimes. One thing I can say for sure is he deserved his sentence.
I remember the Joe Dark case. It involved serial murders, didn't it?
I don't intend to complain about how it turned out. But there's something that still bothers me. Something went down at that trial. Something no one will talk about.
What happened?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Why is he so concerned with that incident? Maybe I should present him with what I think his real reason is. I had a feeling we'd wind up here sooner or later. Everyone involved here is related in some way to that case, except for me.
Guess I wasn't around then.
I better take another look at the files.
Okay, so this is gonna be about his brother, right?
I guess.
Because we have those files now that Lana got to us.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it's gonna be. It's the files.
Let's
I think
check
if
first.
we look at it, it's okay.
So we
The
can figure out what
perpetrator,
page
Joe
it'll be
Dark.
on in case they
The
ask.
yeah. The crime, serial murder. The sentence, death. Can you imagine Edgeworth is just like, I'm gonna pull a Von Karma right now? Victims: Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Kirby, Rachel Moss, Jeb Bates, and Neil Marshall.
That's
Head
crazy.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, witnesses Lana Skye, Emma Skye. Wild. Executive investigators: Damon Gant, Lana Skye. Head investigator: Bruce Goodman. Investigators: Jake Marshall, Angel Star.
Yeah, okay. So that's 2 places Jake Marshall's at. The second page and the 4th page.
Yep.
Probably the
But I
second
think
page
the
is what we
reason
want.
is-
If
yeah.
we do need to do that.
Yep. Because it's about Neil
It's
Marshall.
about Neil.
It's about Neil. Neil.
And yeah, we just present this and then Edward's
I
like,
think so,
oh,
yeah.
but it's such a large document. Would you
I
mind?
know. Don't you pull that shit with me.
Officer
Get your
Marshall, I
member
think I
shit and
understand.
Get out of here.
God damn it, Edgeworth. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident.
Sounds like you've been sipping too much cactus juice, partner. Knew the cactus was gonna come back into it.
I have the SL9 incident file here. The name
Did you know
Marshall.
it's the quenchiest? The cactus juice is the quenchiest.
I believe so, yeah. I've heard this somewhere. The name
Great.
Marshall is mentioned here. In a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall. Are you related to this man?
Neil Marshall. Yeah. I'm sure you've heard the name. 2 years ago, he received the same lousy prosecutor award you got.
What? A prosecutor? He must be talking about the King of Prosecutors Award.
Now I remember. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He handled the SL9 case before I did. That's right. He was killed. And the case fell into your hands.
But what's his relation to you?
He was my brother.
Hats off.
Hats off, everyone.
My hat's already off.
Mine too. Mine are all downstairs. He was investigating the murders with Damon Gant, the then deputy chief of police. Look how handsome Neil Marshall is, though. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn, that's a great fucking smile.
He looks like a Lupin character.
I was gonna say he looks like a Cowboy Bebop character.
Yeah. Could go either way, really.
Yeah, actually, there is a cowboy in Cowboy Bebop. Well, okay, there's a lot of cowboys in Cowboy Bebop. I won't be caught on a technicality there, but there's like a cowboy-themed cowboy in Cowboy
Yeah,
Bebop,
yeah.
and I hate his guts.
He's so bad. He's
But,
awful.
you know.
He sucks.
He's so bad. I hate him so much. Anyway. God damn, Bruce Goodman looks like Batman in this one. Look at that.
Bruce?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. New headcanon. Okay.
Bruce Goodman, John Wayne. They fused together to form Bruce Wayne.
The Defender of Gotham. It all makes sense now. The group of detectives I was part of worked under them. We were desperate to prosecute the killer. Joe Dock. Terrifying motherfucker. Look at this man. My brother fought Doc and was killed.
And you know there's a DC villain that's just named Dark, too. His like last name
the
was Dark.
plot thickens.
Yeah.
That was the first time Doc left behind any evidence. That was all we needed. How'd you know it was him before that point, then?
Because they're
it was
prosecutors.
Circumstantial evidence,
They're prosecutors. They always know right?
right? He was arraigned and incarcerated. The case was finally closed. At least, according to the public records.
What do you
He
mean?
looks better without his hat.
Yeah.
My brother couldn't have been killed by Joe Dock. I knew my brother better than anyone. No one could have beaten him in a fight. That's all you've got? Oh, thank you, Edgeworth. And that's it. That's your reason for your insane actions. Thank you, Edgeworth. There's more to my brother's death than what the records say. No matter how much you try to hide it, you can't fool me.
Well, at least one thing's for certain. Now we know what happened at the police department on the day of the crime.
That was the last day the SL9 case could be reopened. Not satisfied with its resolution, Officer Marshall planned to steal the evidence.
Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meek had confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled.
Yes, this mystery has finally been cleared up. No murder took place at the police department that day.
All right, we solved the contradiction, and now we're free to...
Oh, shit, wait, what does that mean about our client? The things that happen by chance never cease to amaze. At exactly the same time as the murder at the prosecutor's office, this fake murder was going on at the police department.
Chance. It's gotta be more than that.
You think? You thonk, Phoenix?
So if Noah was murdered at the police department on the day of the crime, that means the murder in the prosecutor's office parking lot was the real one.
Which, in turn, means only one person could have committed the crime. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye.
Objection. But wait, a verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial.
Objection. Which is why we examined the incident at the police department today.
But...
There's only one reason the defendant was not convicted yesterday. There yet remained the mystery of the simultaneous murder at the police department. It seems to me, this boy's got the draw on you, partner. All of the mysteries at the police department have been resolved, no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
None whatsoever. Our sole murder took place at the prosecutor's office. The only suspect is Lana Skye. And the testimony of one Ms. Angel Starr is completely incontestable.
Completely.
Is completely and entirely. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But look, if you have a response, make it a single word or less.
Or less? How about half a word? Can I do half a word?
I don't even know what that would look like.
That like that.
Like, yeah, that's less. That's fine. That's not a word, but it's an exclamation. I rest my case.
So this is like the first time someone says "I rest my case" in Ace Attorney.
I know. There's been so many opportunities, and Edgeworth is
like it's like the lawyer thing to do.
I know. I rest my case. Everyone's like, "Holy shit! That's the first time someone's ever said that in this courtroom."
It seems this trial has reached its conclusion. There's no room for doubt. None at all.
None whatsoever. Well done, Mr. Wright. Thanks to you, I didn't need to waste my time.
Oh, we wasted a lot of time here today, Edgeworth.
You're right, but I didn't need to waste my time disproving the alleged murder at the police department. I kind of let you take care of that.
I still wait. You just sit here and watch me do it.
Yes, but I was playing DS the whole time.
I'm shiny
Shame that
hunting.
Maya's not here for me to be linked up with, but you know, still good games.
There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake, but I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana's guilt. Lana guilty. Lana's guilt is pretty close to that.
Yeah, I'd let it go.
Now then, the time for the... Oh, wrong voice. Raw! Phoenix, that's my line. Now then,
Honor, sorry.
the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant guilty! Guilty, guilty, guilty!
Hold it. I'm back, bitches! Your Honor, wait!
Emma.
The defense has an objection. A scientific objection.
I don't know what that means.
I'm about to explain, probably, right?
What do you mean, right? Mr. Wright.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Are you this girl's guardian? Apparently, man. I'm apparently every random orphan girl's guardian.
Truth. It's just true.
Your Honor, in a sense.
Please, Your Honor, all I'm asking for is a minute of your time.
Look at this! Look at this flex band. It could really significantly improve your balance. I'm selling them for $39.99.
Here to do some advertisements on like fucking wellness hacks.
It's scientifically designed.
Oh man! Please hear me out, Mr. Edgeworth. Please. I don't want to leave any loose ends. You want a minute? I'll give you 3. I'm generous. Same thought. I was kind of in shock. I mean, finding out the SL9 incident referred to the Joe Dart killings. No one ever tells me shit.
Now that she mentions it. The names of both Sky sisters were in that file.
But that's when I figured it out. I mean, what Officer Marshall was trying to do that day. So I knew his fingerprints had nothing to do with the crime. So you could have just figured this out like 2 seconds ago? Like, if you just come back and been like, guys, I think this is what happened.
You know, she was in shock.
The other handprint, you know, fair enough. She is like, what, 15?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm gonna give her a pass for being a baby. You mean the traces of blood found on Detective Gumshoe's locker?
But no fingerprints were found on it, right?
No, but I figured if I examined it scientifically, I'd be sure to find a clue. So, I ran over there and looked at it again.
So did you find something?
No.
Huh?
Sorry. I guess I'm not much of a scientific investigator after all.
That's okay, you'll make a decent detective.
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't say anything.
And the life will be terrible for you. What?
But you'll have plenty of snackoos.
Oh, that's something.
Is that all? You didn't even use your full 3 minutes.
Oh, shit. This testimony sponsored by
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
This dark fantasy RPG is the ultimate gacha game to waste your money.
Don't be mad at me for sponsor. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. This video
will never be sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Fuck Raid Shadow Legends. They've emailed me before.
Oh man. Fuck Raid Shadow
I said
Legends.
Fuck off. I didn't actually. I just ignored it.
Yeah, and you know, it's a silent way of saying fuck off.
True.
I'm just a high school student.
This is me.
Yeah.
Please don't be mad. I'm just a girl.
I'm just a little guy. That's me. I'm just a little guy. It's not my fault. I'm just a little guy.
And I'm just an attorney.
But Mr. Wright, those traces of blood are the only clue we have.
Okay.
If we can't find something wrong with them, please, Mr. Wright, you're a professional. If anyone can save Lana, it's you.
Can we get a DNA test on that blood? See where it's from?
What's a DNA test on blood?
Me? Oh boy.
No, I think that all we have is the luminol because the blood was wiped up, so we don't have the DNA.
Yeah. Time's up. Now then, Mr. Wright. With regard to the incident at the police department, does any reasonable doubt remain?
I fucking better! It appears the defense is troubled by the other blood mark. Looking at the floor plans, a handprint was discovered around here. Is there a problem with this?
Why is it there?
Well, the problem is that it's not in the video, right? Mr. Wright, I'm sorry I can't be of more use. But still, if you can't find anything wrong with that blood mark, Lana will be...
Killed.
You'll be fucking electrocuted in the electric chair, Mr. Wright.
Please answer my question, Mr. Wright. We don't have all day. The electrocution chair waits.
Or euthanized. They have so many methods these days.
Yes, Your Honor. If ever I needed to concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with that handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Could there be something I'm missing? Well, I of course object.
It's fine. No, it's fine.
It's fine! No, I don't see
have you
any
seen that
issue.
thing that's like, I object. No, Mr. Wright. You human. What?
Stupid.
So dumb. So fucking dumb.
Objection!
Objection!
Oh God! Who let him in here?
Sorry, I'll leave. What voice was I doing for pain? I don't even remember.
Yeah, that was about it.
Yeah, that seems right. Okay.
This handprint left at the scene of the crime clearly shows a contradiction that I'm making up on the spot.
I'm just gonna roll with it. And I was like, you're fucking making this up. The only thing that seems clear is you're grasping, Mr. Wright.
I think you've liked my grasping in the past, Edgeworth.
This is not the time or place to talk about that, right?
You've been
This is a
staring
public
pretty.
space. There are decency laws.
You've been staring pretty intently at those floor plans. Tell me, is there a problem with them?
Boyfriend.
Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing.
Oh?
Missing?
You mean something hasn't been drawn on there?
Yes, something that when drawn will kill you.
The image will come alive and murder us all.
Will completely change the meaning of the blood mark as well. Maybe it caused the blood mark.
It might have. Honestly, Your Honor, I think the murderer might be the Blue Badger. Now that, like, think about it. It is not
everything
bound by
adds
the laws
up.
of space-time, Your Honor. It could have gone to the prosecutor's office.
We saw in the tape, it could go forward and backward in time.
Yeah. It could have possessed Lana, Your Honor. Like,
Let us pray the defense isn't simply trying to buy time with Blue Badger talk. Very well, Mr. Wright. With all this evidence here, there's got to be something I can use. The question is, which item can prove something that was missing on the floor plans? Judge, you can't read my mind too. Oh wait,
is it the
where am
Blue
I going?
Badger? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the Blue Badger.
I think it's
you're right
literally
about
just the Blue Badger.
that. It's got to be the Blue Badger, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think
Yeah,
it's the
for sure.
tape with the Blue Badger in it. I think it's just
No,
the
I
Blue
think
Badger.
it's got to be the Blue Badger. I agree.
We got to use it at some point.
What about that piece of plywood? Sure. it's
Unique
evil.
dialogue.
Yeah.
The Blue Badger, mascot of the police force and terror of the world. Defender of truth, guardian of proof.
What is this? The Team Rocket. What was it? What is it called? Their
Motto?
Motto. Is it the Team Rocket motto? Prepare for trouble and make it.
And make
blue.
it double.
Oh man.
Defender
I've
of
been
truth.
rewatching the anime. It's great.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
I want to go
really
and watch some of the
enjoy,
later seasons. Apparently the later seasons were pretty good.
I have access to all of them now, so I'm excited to eventually go through. But right now, I'm just still in Orange League, so have a good time.
But yeah, Defender of truth, guardian of proof, eater of tooth.
He eats your teeth? That's horrible.
So
Explain
he eats your
yourself,
teeth before
Mr.
he
Wright.
kills you.
Oh God. That's terrifying. That's some Magnus Archives shit.
Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not here, and I think this is very important.
So? Why is this?
So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. See anything? Well, what?
Oh. Oh!
That's
The
right.
Reaper's coming alive. It's going to kill us all.
So long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, we're all doomed. It would also be impossible to place a handprint at the spot of the locker.
What? Oh, shit.
Marshall, you were there.
Well, I didn't think it through. I'm kind of a dumbass, as a couple people have pointed out. Also,
So that means...
whenever it does that cutaway, to everyone in the room, you know, it always gives you the back sprite of whoever the witness is. It looks like he's not wearing cowboy boots. It looks like he's wearing high heels. If they do it again, or if they don't,
high-heel cowboy boots.
Just run this back, find a clip, insert it here, confirm my hypothesis.
So that means, what exactly does that mean? It means it can't be done. What are you saying? Blood traces were undeniably found in that locker. Don't look at me, I didn't put it there.
Mr. Wright, think it through scientifically.
Emma, you're here.
I jumped over here. Vaulted over the top of the defense desk.
The DS
really cool.
flew out of the bottom of the desk. It's crazy.
Oh shit, mine's gonna kill me if it's broken. Anyways,
On that afternoon, Officer Meekins was the one who brought the Blue Badger to the evidence room, right? After he put it down, it would have been impossible to leave a handprint on the locker.
So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in. Okay,
and
so
on my point, okay.
we're back. It was not long for you. It was mere seconds for you because everything just cut out suddenly. But my power just went out, just completely blinked. And so now we're back, and we're right where we started. I did have to redo it all, but it's still all the same. I even got dinged by accident because I was clicking through too fast.
Yep. So we even look like we're at the right health. It's all for you guys.
It's for accuracy, yeah. Not a mistake.
Definitely not a mistake. Definitely not.
So I read this dialogue, and now I'm about to do the judge again. And we're gonna go to the judge scene, and then my power's gonna blink again.
Yep. Maybe you should save just in case.
Ooh, maybe I should. Maybe I should save.
Maybe we should do that.
Oh, we're gonna be saving over the old one.
Yeah, save over the old one so that we, just in case things go really bad.
Just in case things go
Really,
extremely
really
bad.
Extremely bad.
All right, here we go. Let's see if it crashes. If we get like a whole blackout again.
Maybe Phoenix Wright triggers the power in your freaking area.
He has control over the electricity. He is the electrocution chair.
Oh. Okay.
Don't sit in his lap. Just one moment. I will not allow such far-fetched balderdash in my courtroom.
Okay, but is it far-fetched, Judge? Because we can all clearly see that there is no bloody handprints anywhere at the time in, the video. That's really obvious. Come on.
It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. So just get out your Surfetched, because it's far-fetched time.
Yeah. Get out that giant leak. Do some jousting.
On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice.
But how?
One time was captured on this tape taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is the other time. Just give it a sec. It'll be there. We're almost there. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered.
Oh, shit! Objection! That's ridiculous. I refuse to accept your absurd claim.
Sorry, I'm putting it out anyways. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be fake. However, it does not explain the blood mark found on the locker.
Objection! So then, assuming this murder you purport really happened, when did it take place? I demand you show evidence that proves when it occurred.
When did the first incident occur?
Ah, we know this.
To summarize, the defense claims that, prior to Officer Meekins being cut by Jake Marshall, who was posing as Detective Goodman, another incident took place in that evidence room. That's right. The blood mark on the locker proves this. Very well, then tell us. When did this first incident occur? As Mr. Edgeworth said, proof must be presented. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that.
Yep.
Now then, will the defense please present its evidence?
And will the prosecution please prevent this evidence? No, we won't do that.
What shows when the first crime took place?
It's the record of when people came in, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
Because we know that it had to be before Marshall came in with his thing. And we know it was before Meekins came in. So we know and we know it was probably before Miles came in. So we know it's got to be that first one. 77777777777. That's it. It's 7 sevens. So we're gonna have to say that a lot later. Just
Yeah.
Get ready to say that.
Well, let's do it.
Yep.
If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. An ID card. Oh, the ID card record. Very good, Judge.
Well done.
Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at... Let's see here. Switching voices halfway through. Let's see here. Anamorphs.
They're just like crowded over it together and finishing each other's sentences.
Yeah.
So cute. So cute.
4:50 p.m. Again, I switched again. If the crime took place before that time, then it would be 4:40 p.m. Ah! Miles Edgeworth! Just what have you done?
Never would have figured you had the nerve, boy. Drop the act, witness. And the accent, if you don't mind. I know you're from California. It doesn't take a lot of thought to figure out it couldn't have been me. Nope, I ain't getting it.
Dumb as of Psycho Hammers.
Dense as a neutron star.
I'm afraid I don't understand either.
It's clear from the luminol test that blood was there. However, when the second crime took place...
No, technically it's the first.
Both Officer Meekins and Officer Marshall failed to notice the blood.
Oh, you mean that second crime? Okay, yes. In that case, yes.
That second crime.
That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer.
I would have had just 10 minutes to murder the victim, carry his body away, and clean up the blood. Unfortunately, that's physically impossible because I think I also had to start driving at around that point.
But you can do it in 20 minutes.
30 minutes.
Well, 20 minutes
It's
between the 777 and
you're
Edgeworth.
Right, you're totally right, yeah.
Because
Yep.
Edgeworth has to come
You're
in too.
absolutely correct.
That would mean the crime must have taken place before Mr. Edgeworth entered the evidence room. Let's look at the chart again. There's only one other card remaining. 7777777. That was the correct number of sevens. At 4:20, yo! Ah!
Yo! Talk about a lucky number.
But wait, that doesn't make sense. How could Detective Goodman have entered the evidence room? Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. Phoenix. We're friends, right, Phoenix?
It's a plausible explanation. Let's not say it's the only plausible explanation. Jesus Christ.
It's the only plausible explanation if you assume everything that you're assuming. He went in with 7777777.
That was it, yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth. That's not.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ, I saw my name.
That's never been
Jesus
you.
Christ. I know. I saw my name. I'm sorry, Judge.
Mr. Edgeworth, please look into this ASAP. Find out whose ID number is 777777777.
That's 17 too many, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I'm unable to look up the owner of that ID card. At least at present.
What?
Explain yourself, son. The ID number 7777777 belongs to someone with a rank of captain or higher. Someone who is a so-called executive officer. We don't have the authority to inquire into such a person's identity. Which is fucked up, I know.
But that's ridiculous. Just how?
No, I know, Phoenix. I'm not finished talking, though, Mr. Wright. There is one situation in which we can be granted such authority.
If an official charge filed against an executive is accepted. An official charge.
You're all alike, aren't you? With your cover-ups and your forgeries. That's how the prosecutor's office operates. See, high heels. High heels. Look
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
I take pride in my work, Officer Marshall.
Maybe they're supposed to be the Spurs?
Maybe. But they really just look like they're the fucking
Yeah.
heel bits. I don't know. I would appreciate if you would keep your slander to yourself. Slander, is it? Okay. Let me ask a question. Yes. No, not to you. To her. The defendant sitting over there. Your own little executive.
Lana?
Objection. Don't be stupid. She's been charged with murder. Of course we've looked up her ID number. And it's not 7777777. Don't play me for a fool, partner. That's not what I want to ask.
Well, then ask it.
All I want to know is one thing. About that incident.
The SL9 incident? I'm interrupting again, so you can't ask.
Jesus Christ. Answer me this, Chief Prosecutor. And I said it right that time instead of Prospector, so you know I'm being serious. In that trial 2 years ago, did you really only use legitimate evidence?
Let's really quick swap who's in the witness stand.
Now, swap with me. Switch. Tag him. Do you need the witness to repeat his question, Chief Prosecutor?
Me, Phoenix Wright, being like, wait, he's not a attorney. He can't be asking questions here.
I heard him fine, Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago, I was in charge of the prosecution for that trial. At the time, we felt the powerlessness of the law. At least, I did.
Oh man, the law is so powerless. It's crazy how powerless the law is.
Yeah, they're just not able to do whatever the fuck they want. Sucks. Lana? I became a prosecutor in order to suppress crimes with the law. But before I realized it, we were the ones being suppressed by the law.
Defendant, just what are you saying?
I'll ask you again, Chief Prosecutor. During that trial 2 years ago, would you really present all the evidence in court? I guess they have two stands, like they're facing opposite each other. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Can you look me, an investigator in that crime, in the eye and say that you did?
Chief Prosecutor, you didn't.
I don't have to, Officer Marshall. Why won't you answer him?
Because he's not an attorney.
Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is.
Some things will never change.
Indeed. We did what we had to, in order to get the verdict he deserved. But Lana! Even if it involved forging evidence.
Phoenix Wright is like, you can't just be admitting that on the stand, dog.
Phoenix fucking hates every single one of his clients except Maya. I'll stand by that. See? That's what I'm talking about. No. No!
Order, 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 order! Lana's remarks caused such a stir. The chaos in the courtroom could not be quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day. But if it waits longer than that, we have to kill her.
Yeah.
To be
I mean,
continued.
at this point, everyone's gonna be like, "Kill her anyway! It's forged evidence!"
Yes, I will.
Huzzah!
We
did it.
Successful, almost disastrous recording session.
I am so glad for. Thank God for autosave, right, folks?
Thank you, OBS, for making a
you,
new
OBS.
feature that automatically saves the progress of my MP4
This
files.
video is not sponsored by OBS, but we're gonna give them a shout out anyway.
This video is brought to you by open source software.
Yeah. Seriously though.
Literally,
and while,
all of my
while
videos
we're on
are.
while we're on the topic of that, this video is not brought to you by LibreOffice, but if you're getting sick of having to pay for Microsoft products, maybe look into something called LibreOffice. We have open source shit.
Yeah. And it also means you don't have to use the Google stuff that's stealing your data. I know it's really convenient. I use it a lot, frankly. But if you don't want your data to be stolen by a tech giant, LibreOffice, there you go. Open source.
Yep. Free, open source, got all the same trappings as Microsoft Office and all of their shit. Just saying.
The really cool thing about tech is that, like, while there's these tech giants who are massive megacorps, there's also just like a whole bunch of people doing anarchism online.
Yeah. If there's
Like,
some good stuff out there. There's
if
also
you're-
some bad stuff, but there's some good stuff.
If you're wanting to live anarchism, like, it's online, dog. Open source free software is all over the place. That's anarchism as lived, you know. That's what it is.
And on that note, before we get the shit censored out of this video by YouTube, we should probably leave it there. Next time we have to investigate more shit, and then there's another fucking trial. My God.
Yeah, we've got a lot left of this case. And then we're on the game
we're
too.
More than halfway through, you don't know shit.
These next
case
ones we
is
might have
so
to break
long.
up into multiple episodes, like we did with
We
the
might. It's
last
so
investigation.
long. I know.
I literally
the
had to make that investigation former and ladder,
yeah.
even though that's
Yeah.
not what they're named. It's just investigation.
But it's necessary.
Yeah.
Because this case, my God, this case.
It's a big one. It deserves it, but like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. it goes deep, folks. We're gonna buckle up.
Buckle up.
Up.
Next time.
Next time. I'm Batman.
Okay. Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment, maybe share the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites. Just check out my website in the description below for more info. My videos are funded by my patrons and YouTube members, whose names you'll see scrolling by underneath credits here. For just $1 a month, you too could find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity. In particular, I'd like to thank Haru Hayes, Fleakill, Frog Prince Michael, Jeremy Coatney, the Almighty Ferret Lord, and Fire Mizumi. A big thanks to all my other patrons and unto my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye!